So after years of blogging and turning my blog into the business that it is today, I've definitely learned a thing or two on motivating myself and being productive. But it's not just about being productive and checking off things on my to-do list. It's about the person I'm embodying that's being productive and then checking things off my to-do list. And doing that has not only made a world of a difference in my productivity, but also enjoy the work more. Because what's the point if you're not having fun, right? I believe the journey is as powerful as reaching the destination, and the person you embody will make you enjoy the ride to that destination. It makes the journey so much more worthwhile and more likely for you to do the work. And the happier you are doing the work, the more you accomplish. And the more you accomplish, the happier you are. And it becomes a cycle of positive reinforcement, and it's a little slow when you start, but it gets easier and more fun each day. And as someone who works from home, it's really easy to get distracted and watch K-dramas on Netflix, or maybe you work a 9-to-5 job or study at school and you come home tired and you want to generate some productive energy towards your side hustle. So if you want to be more productive, keep watching. Before we get started, I first want to mention the sponsor for today's video. It's a sustainable jewelry brand called Ana Luisa. So I'm the type of person who loves to invest in high quality accessories. And at the same time, I also believe that high quality shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. And I'd love for these pieces to be timeless and not trendy. So Ana Luisa creates high quality jewelry that doesn't cost you or the planet. They start at $39 US and is made of recycled materials and is sustainably sourced. Like even the box they mailed the jewelry in was recycled too. And they focus on creating timeless designs instead of following trends, which is better for the environment. So if that's something you like, you can check Ana Luisa through the link in my description box and get 10% off your first order. So let me show you the 3 pieces that they sent me. These earrings are called Celeste. It's a mismatched star and moon hoop design, and it's plated with 14K gold with cubic zirconia gems. And it's already cute and elegant by itself, but I love to wear it with the Rebecca necklace, which is also plated in 14K gold and has a pendant with a moonstone. And it actually looks like the sun. And I like to wear these because wearing a sun, a moon, and a star together makes me feel like I have the universe on my side. Next is the Miche necklace, which is the one I'm wearing right now. It's also plated in 14K gold and has a pop of color with the green aventurine stone. And if you want to get symbolic, it's best worn close to the heart, and it attracts prosperity, abundance, creativity, confidence, and motivation. And as an entrepreneur, I want all of that. So I like to wear this while working with my silk dress and feel like a little goddess. It gives me a lot of positive feelings that I direct toward my work. So if you're interested in any of these pieces and checking out the rest of Ana Luisa's jewelry, check out the link in the description box and get 10% off your first order. Alright, let's get into my morning routine that helps me be more productive. My productive morning routine. Number 1, I wake up consistently at the same time every day. So every morning, Monday to Friday, I wake up at 6 a.m. and cook my husband's breakfast and pack his lunch for the day. It's the very first thing I do in the morning, and as someone who works from home, waking up to my husband's schedule gives me a consistent time to start the day. Then I fulfill my physical needs. So my number 1 rule is that my well-being always comes first, because if my well-being is out, everything else goes out. So I do a quick check if I'm hungry or sleepy. And whatever those needs are, I fulfill them. Next up, I create a moment of peace to clear my head. After fulfilling my physical needs, I'm now able to start the day with a clear head. So I do this by journaling for 10 minutes, taking a walk around the block, or just sitting down and looking out the window. Something that's very simple to do that doesn't require much thinking. Anything that will leave your mind empty. Because in that space of emptiness, it allows for inspiration to show up. But let's say you're coming home from school or work and you're tired and unmotivated. You'll need a buffer to unwind and de-stress before you work. Otherwise, that energy gets reflected in your work, which makes you work more because you have to go back and fix it. So look at simple activities that leave you at peace. Maybe it's stretching, maybe it's cleaning the floor. So once it's quiet in my head, I connect with my vision. So my vision is the future I'm living into, knowing that all the work I'm doing will take me there. And if you haven't laid out your vision yet, now is a great time to do it. So what kind of lifestyle do you want to live, and how much should you be making to support that lifestyle? How does your career, relationships, and health look like 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now? And once you've figured out your vision, give a name to the type of person that fulfills that vision. The more fun and creative the name, the easier it'll be for you to do the next steps. For example, your vision is to be making 6 figures and living in a farmhouse by the mountains with a sexy husband, and you have a drop-dead gorgeous body and the health to match. A name you can give to a person that fulfills that vision is money-making sexy boss bitch. Or your vision is to be a full-time creator making enough money to move into your dream 1-bedroom condo by the beach, and you have a community of supportive girlfriends that empower you, and you're single and dating after leaving your toxic ex. Unstoppable, courageous goddess is what you call the person who fulfills that future. So throw in some empowering words in the name and have fun with it. And you know it's the right name because it makes you feel alive. And after that, I step into the shoes of that fairy person. So I ask myself, what is the one thing an unstoppable, courageous, sexy boss bitch would do at this moment right now? And I don't think about the chores that need to get done. This is the time for me to do something only for myself. I'm not doing the productive work just yet, because before I can serve others, I first need to serve myself. So what I'm doing now is building up positive energy from doing things that make me genuinely happy. Then I do the thing and don't even think about it. So my answer on this day was doing a quick workout, and as much as I was dreading exercising, I knew it would take me a step closer to my vision, to being the unstoppable, courageous, sexy boss bitch. So I do a few leg exercises, and I'm lucky enough to have a gym at home, but if you don't, there are tons of ways to work at home with a quick Google search. Like, I use exercise bands or the Sissy squat machine. Afterwards, I took a shower, dressed up in an outfit that made me feel like $1 million, put on jewelry that made me feel like a goddess, and applied makeup for that added confidence. All of these actions turn into positive feelings that add up on top of another. So these actions could look different for you. I'm someone who really values like beauty and looking great, so putting on clothes and dressing well makes me feel a lot more positive. Maybe for you, it's having a conversation with someone that you've been delaying, or just having a really hearty breakfast because you haven't had the time to cook breakfast for yourself, and now's the time to do it. And then after that, I plan the day. So now it's time to plan a course of action with the positive emotions that have built up inside of me. So in my planner, I asked myself, what would make me over the moon if I completed it by the end of today? So whatever that is, I write them down. And then I use those positive feelings and turn them into positive action. So I just do it, and then I don't even think about it. And I make sure I do these tasks in baby steps, because it's just much more manageable that way. And then for the rest of the day, I constantly check in myself, what would unstoppable, courageous, sexy boss bitch do right now? And by asking myself this question, if I find myself distracted, like on social media or watching a Korean drama, I can just tell myself, well, this unstoppable boss bitch wouldn't be doing this right now. She would be working. So then that helps me get back into the work, especially if I get distracted. That way, the decisions I make from where I want to be in the future gets reflected in today's actions. And it's a way for me to bring myself closer to my vision each day. So that is the structure of my routine that helps me be more productive. I'm the type of person who loves flexibility and wiggle room, and following the same exact routine doesn't work for me, and that may be the case for you. So even though the actions will change from day to day, I still am productive because it's about the person I'm being and bringing that person to life. So in case you're watching this video because you want to be productive and you feel like you're not doing enough, first take a step back and look at what you have accomplished so far, because a lot of the time we forget how much we actually achieved because we're too busy working on the next thing. And if that's the case for you, you're not a machine, you're human, and we all go through seasons of productivity and seasons where we rest and hibernate. It's just a matter of knowing which season we're in and making the best of it. Today, I happen to be in a season of productivity, but next month I could be in a season of rest. So a productive day would incorporate more self-care and journaling. So that wraps up my video. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa and get 10% off your first order with my link below. And if you're in a rut and you're looking for ways to be inspired, I recommend watching this video. And if you're in a season of resting and you're looking for self-care ideas, I recommend this video. All links are down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you learned something, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!